will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches. Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches. Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, 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 welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches. Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, 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 welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to just Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to just Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready to just Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches. Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, winter, Winternomics. Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches.
What up, what up? How's everybody doing out there? Quite an emotional morning I see in the marketplace. How you guys doing? Appreciate the morning bits. Damn, I haven't been on here. What did I do yet? I haven't done anything yet. Shout out to all the people who support the show. We appreciate you guys. All you guys that understand what communities are actually supposed to do. Fractal Owl, hey Kaz, there's been plenty of salt in the communities recently where people shout wag me from previous months. Are these two emotional sides of the same coin that refuse to see objectively? Well, yeah, we know emotion clouds judgment, right? And obviously the combo of the day is the dog shit behavior of Clonex that's tied to fucking like Nike now, where a bunch of troll, degenerate, racist pigs are out there attacking people, attacking art, attacking communities, attacking their own. And that's really the sentiment things, right? You only get people doing that when they're losing, right? When the markets are up, they're wag me. We support the Zuki guys. Oh, pour a bat on the rug pull. We're here for you, right? Now they're just a bunch of pieces of shit who actually show you what they're like, right? I'm going to show you exactly like what people devolve into when they're underwater. So it's such a good thing to watch it because we call it sentiment things, right? No one's fucking being an asshole when they're winning. The entire Clonex community doing what they're doing, that's called being down bad, right? It looks like what it looks like, but it also tells you where in the market you are. And it shows you that all those communities, all the shit they sell, all the same garbage, right? It's the same herd-like fucking zealot behavior. You don't fucking get with us, we're gonna try to like, wipe you out. Isn't it just like making up the bullshit for Iraq? So you could go to Iraq and say you had weapons. They said they had weapons, they have weapons. We have to get rid of them. Right? That's kind of the move that colonists use to wipe out other populations is they lie about you first, try to cook people up against you, and then try to attack you with it, right? You just watch Clonex tied to Artifact under Nike literally try a racist attack on a brown clone. Let's like literally not let them escape this. I'm gonna put this on video and their founders can decide to fucking speak out against a fucking shit behavior in your fucking community because we're investors, motherfucker. And there's a lot of us, and we can make this reach someplace you don't want it to reach. So fuck around with us and see how far this goes, bitch. I'll tell you right to your fucking faces. Benito, Zapped, you motherfuckers better learn how to run your brand or I'll run it for you. Keep fucking around and let these shitbags attack people and watch where I take it, bitch. I can make my voice heard in places you don't fucking want. Memos. Pussies. Deal with your fucking trolls or I'll deal with them. So, it's sentiment things, right? You gotta look at the shitty fucking behavior you see and just understand price is people. That's what we do. We couldn't give a fuck all about their opinions. I'm my own guy. I bought a clone. Don't make me a fucking clone, cocksucker. I'm my own dude. I don't need your fucking branding to be somebody. When you get troll ass pieces of shit that have no life and no identity, then they need somebody to fucking make them feel like something. We're not those dudes. We make our own shit. We don't give a fuck. We'll make money in your shit, dump it in your face, laugh at you, and do it again. No one cares. Get that to your fucking thick heads. Damn bad. You want that eggplant? You can get mine, motherfucker. So I'll show you this trolley shit. This has been going on quite a while here. So we detected it last week when we started giving you guys warnings. So obviously we use the sentiment reads from Twitter to help you guys stay out of the way of like wrecked, like the Phantom Zone, Limbo, pay attention for potential D-risk, Blood Red Archangel, fucking Danger Will Robinson. How do you think we have those sentiments so well threaded out? Like, it's not an accident, right? We're literally talking to the market and then we just interpret it. Most people can't do that. Most people are very small-minded fucking people, right? They're caught up in their feelings. They're fucking caught up in their religions. They're caught up in really simple fucking shit that dumb people fucking fall for. And that's what brands are built around, is that it's manipulating that kind of thing. Our brand doesn't get to the sizes of many of these because we don't train stupid people. We train independent thought. So all of our audience are the more capable in the populations. We don't cater to like blind zealotry. We don't give a fuck. I tell you right now, you don't follow some idiot in a fucking mask, even my ass. Make your own fucking choices. That's what we're built on. We're built on the exact opposite shit of this toxic crap you see out here. So their drama began when I analyzed this post that some dude, Dr. Robotnik, whoever the fuck he is, was crying about, that it's racism. But I looked at it, and if you've ever heard of, like, you know, when you see like satire from the black community, you see the race card. They'll even pull out a physical race card. This dude just created a white version of it, right? The race card is like an inside joke of like obviously playing the race card. We used exactly the same logic to create this design. I'm an analyst. I don't give a fuck what things say. One thing about analyzing shit objectively is you can't get triggered like a little bitch because your fucking pussy's bleeding. Clonex pussy's bleeding real hard right now. So you guys stick a fucking tampon in it and shut the fuck up, and you can learn some shit today, right? This is satire. As much as we may not like it, you dumb fucking fuckfaces, you can't or shouldn't censor things, right? We talk about this in art all day. What was blockchain and Web3 all about? Anti-censorship. What is every piece of shit in crypto and NFTs pushing? Fucking censorship. I'm brown, you stupid fuck, and I don't give a fuck because I get the definition of expression. It's actually pretty clever. He's literally playing on the exact emotions that stupid people fucking govern life with and using your emotions to generate fucking volume. He used them. That's the stupid idiot it was meant for. Sorry to bring negativity to your feed, but I'm an ugly fucking bitch who thinks I'm important because a bunch of guys have played nice with me because I'm actually ugly and not threatening. Get it through your fucking head, bitch. You're just ugly. That's why they talk to you. If you're not cool with following racists, who's the racist, bitch? Life's hard. Hard when you're a fucking cunt, right? Then this cocksucker, just like fucking that guy Zaid, right? Gets a little clout from Clonex, starts to shit on other artists. Now you saw what I just underlined, right? But this is what bias does to you when you're fucking stupid, right? It deletes information, and then you go out here virtue signaling to try and see if you can get other zealot pieces of shit to support you because you're a fucking beta pussy. Still don't understand how you can see this is wrong because you're fucking stupid. Let's just leave it there. No one has to fucking clarify you're actually dumb. You could just be fucking dumb. That could be the easy answer, couldn't it? You all, look at this statement. You lot are too stuck trying to be intellectual that you're missing the point. Talk about fucking irony, you stupid piece of shit. The clever marketing used on you helped to push this thing to 11 fucking ETH when it was at 0.75 when it started being mentioned. You're the marketing, stupid. This is an accurate assessment. This is satire. And if you don't want to underline the part where I just fucking showed you what the main point of what I'm saying is, so your biased mind can jump to something you can send to your moron following, so you can get them to fucking hit a lot of likes, so you can feel good about yourself because your dick's like 3 inches hard, you fucking piece of shit. Understand how to read words. They go underlining, they're trying to save the world. For years, cancer culture has been shutting down people, kind of like Clonex. I had decided to step in and save the world from fucking beta pussies. He's exactly got his point proven by fucking artifact Clonex Nike. Captain non-inclusive fucking racist pieces of shit fucking Clonex. I want you to fucking look at this and hang it around their fucking necks. When you fucking tell these pieces of shit, don't fucking wish horror on people. It almost feels rewarding to see people support this nonsense get wrecked. Where the fuck is the art criticism in that? I tried to embody, I think art is art. Let people fucking live. The Murakami, the very person these pieces of shit are getting clout off of, and then he goes and fucking shits on it. Call me a hater, whatever. I spend too much time on my personal ego to fucking like let other people live. At the point you define what art is, you fail at being an artist. You're a piece of shit. Simple as that. You're fucking representing Clonex. The founders need to get in front of this. You let this be the voice of your fucking brand. We're your investors, bitch. We're not some dumb fucks on Twitter. You look like fucking idiots right now. Really? Because you look up to Murakami, you're supposed to behave and act like him? No, you're supposed to be a decent fucking person, not a scumbag piece of shit wishing failure on hardworking people who may not know what the fuck's going on. They might be NFTs a week. You're wishing failure on a bunch of people who you don't know what the fuck their position is. You're a piece of shit. Introspection matters. Look in the fucking mirror, Clonex. You look like fucking dirtbags. Dirtbag fucking pieces of shit are what you look like right now. You're gonna go attacking everybody who doesn't agree with your fucking nastiness? Fuck you. Fuck you from the top down of your whole culture. You're rotten. That's where the market is, right? 2 weeks of a month ago, when the Azuki fucking shit happened, we're there for you, right? Because they're positive. The only time people do this kind of fucking nasty shit is when you're down. And not smart enough to hedge like we fucking told you guys to do because we watch this shit. Alright? Pay attention to what the fuck comes out of people. Never let them lie to you. Hang them with their own fucking words. Zayd will never escape writing, I wish people get wrecked. Fuck you, you're a piece of trash. Farrah and all this other garbage trying to fucking paraphrase what they want out of my words. No, bitch. I'm an analyst. Top tier motherfucker. Y'all are clowns. You can suck it. That's all you can do. You can't do shit else. Bunch of beta fucking troll pussies. You were nothing before Clonex. When it goes to zero, you'd be fucking nothing again. Motherfuckers like us, we create. And fuckers like you just hate. It is what it is. I've seen this before. We've seen this movie before, haven't we, guys? We've been through a few cycles of this stupid shit. So yes, we have seen this. And when communities do this and turn on each other, it just tells you that they're net long and holding, and then they have nothing to do but play X over Y games, right? Trying to lower people to feel better about themselves, and then they get fucking wrecked. It goes on and on in every cycle we've been in the marketplace. So let's grab some OG comics, right? Because these are the things we keep track of to keep track of price, because price is people. So if you want to understand where price is going, there's no better read of it than this shit out here. We don't use any crazy indicators on the show. We just use these morons out there that don't know they look like fucking lemmings in a zoo. Easiest indicator you'll ever get is understanding human beings, but you gotta talk to them to understand them, right? Never get sucked into their shit either. Never let people fucking bring you to the level of their conversation and force you to have a conversation about their fantasy. Then you're fucking their bitch. That'll never happen if you have your own mind and you have your own confidence in your own thought process. These people don't. So that's why that group mentality goes. Oh, I gotta show you this fucking one brown guy in Clonex that tried to fucking use the race card on me and then fucking got wrecked. Pretty fucking hilarious. Like, that's another problem. If you're Uncle Tom sucking this white dick shit, dude, that's just weak shit. I'm gonna pull that motherfucker up right now. Where is this bitch? Weakest shit ever. God, look at this one. How you gonna get the only other brown dude in Clonex to try to play the race card on the other brown dude in Clonex and fucking fail this bad? When you don't know you're fucking stupid, right? It's everybody else's problem. No respect for this. And this is all he's doing. He's sucking dick to get pushed up in the community. All this like losers is chasing fucking clout, being shitheads to fucking the people who actually are supporting the fucking brand bigger than any of these motherfuckers did. You might just be a fucking Uncle Tom, you little bitch. Like, really, bro? Really, bro? Don't fucking try this shit. You all look stupid as fuck right now. Let's make sure we have proper context so you can hear my voice. So you don't fucking turn to what you want, you lying ass bitches. You want to be racist cuck. Yeah, I use a brown clone because I'm brown, cocksucker. The fuck? Literally, what the fuck kind of nonsense is that? You're on cancel culture and try to fucking reverse race card when you're black? Dude, the fuck? Idiots. You can't have idiots represent your brand. That's just fucking good business. You don't let morons represent your brand. And you've let this fucking shitbag community run amok and fucking represent you at the people you try to preach inclusivity to. You have a fucking problem. You have a bunch of fucking bigots and fucking psychopaths in your fucking product. Pay attention. Literally the dumbest shit I've ever seen. Literally the dumbest shit. But we see this before. So let me find some old charts for you guys. So you got to get this crap to bottom out first. That's what allows you to fucking get new people into this thing. You guys all know that from it's darkest before dawn. So in keeping track of this, you're keeping track of people like this, right? In LTC winter, we had low targets set. We actually knew where this market would bottom from it beginning to crash. Like we knew LTC should make it back to about $25. You had guys like this. If the worst comes to worst, I lose my Bitcoin. Remember John McAfee? He'll eat his own dick. Blah blah blah. I'll probably subcontract attached to the lead other team. What's this? What do you say? Keep in mind, I promised to eat my own dick. The cutting it off first was added by the media. I'll probably subcontract the task. Whatever, right? He was making these outlandish bets, FOMOing people into Bitcoin, saying the most bullish shit, and then when everyone gets caught in a fucking like nightmare, right? They have to begin backpedaling. You start to see that already, but you start to also see projects, once they're underwater, turn on each other, right? So you pay attention to this because it tells you where in the market you are. Once they start to fucking infight between the different projects or the different influencers, right, no one's making money. But the only reason you cry about it is because you're still in the market. So the market must be tilted, right? It's always darkest before dawn. You pay attention to this shit. When all your OGs start crying together, it could only mean one thing. Welcome to NFT bitches crying together. So you got to pay attention to that, right? It's signs of the bottoming, but you need to break their backs first, because there are pieces of shit with money still. So you need to take that away. That's why you always don't see anybody from the previous cycles. They fucking die. So crypto, no amount of insults will change it. You cannot duplicate accuracy, right? Insulting you, ripping you down. These are trademark signs of where in a bear cycle you are. Like I said, you're in 2018. I think more like late summer 2018 than right here. But it's like the sentiment that's in the marketplace, right? It's just nastiness when the market's underwater and they do exactly what you're watching them do. Once they flip around and start to apologize, once they're fully fucking destroyed, kind of funny, OGs help me wreck the market. Email they fucked up. This when they start to apologize and start crying, then they're broke. That's the key to watch, right? When this nastiness in the anger phase, anger stops being anger and starts being crying, that's depression. And so you know where you are in the market when you watch this. We use this stuff to help you guys make sure. Whoops. Where's my chart? Well, actually, it's better to show you on YouTube, I guess, right? But that's how we do this. That's how we give you the warnings of when you're in the phantom zone. Or when you might be in fucking limbo and market might hold still. Or when there's time for fucking blood again. Right? We're literally telling you exactly what the people do. If you don't recognize the art level involved in forecasting the market in themes based on the behavior of the shitheads talking to me on Twitter in real time, you really haven't valued how fucking insane this is. So, think about it. From Bedtime Story, where we showed you how the structure of a dead cat would work. Angel eyes, right? Archangel on the downside. Angel eyes on the upside. This isn't an accident, right? the corrective move from hell is hot. Teach you about pairs trading. The first time we bounce on May 13th. Pump incoming. None of this is an accident. This is the most accurate show in the world, artistic show in the world, built around an analysis method no one can replicate. And now we're troll hunting, because that's the part of the cycle we're in. You have to get the trolls out before we can bottom this guy. So, if you've never fully valued how fucking crazy it is, right? Before you cross the river Styx and go to hell, where the archangel of death is waiting for you, you have to fully value the story we're telling you out here. It's pretty good when you really see it, right? They could hate all they want, bitch, but you could never do this twice. How sick is that shit? So wait till we make the comic book of the story of the shows across the market. You see it now? That's what we've been making. A living comic book, but like this one. But this is the OG one with Web 2. So we have like a video. So now we are actually creating a video timeline across the unfolding of price and sentiment using this. How cool is that? I think that's fucking awesome. So, you know, Buzz is going to go where Buzz goes. But yeah, Skeleton Crew, remember this is where the market's going to pump because nobody's around. We use show themes to tell you about the market, and then we tell you about the market. Say this is not art now, motherfuckers. Say this is not art now. What? Most motherfuckers can't figure which way the market's going to go. That ain't our problem. That's your problem. Anyway, that's who the fuck you're dealing with, you bunch of troll-ass bitches. Top tier art, too. You see how quickly we got the one ready for this morning? I thought that was pretty fucking fire. You guys, we had to edit and get all this stuff ready inside. That's why I'm always late. It took a minute to get the entire screen layout. Then I got to edit the fucking photo to get it up here. It's a little bit of a bitch. Like, these are all edited, you know? We have to, like clean them up and stuff. So, yeah, it's a bit of work. We go live. We come up with the themes in real time. We create the art in real time. We get the production up and we run this shit. This is just me and Director Vale doing. It's a two-man operation to produce accurate, artistic, beautiful fucking analysis. This is our version of market TV, not some dude in a suit. Fuck it all. This is art. That's why I respect what Murakami said so much, right? At the end of the day, he said what fucking, you know, is the most pure thing you can say in the world. Like, art is art. Let people fucking live. Well, it's not communism. You gotta force everyone into your views, right? This is just shitty people. But this is what most people are like. And you have to understand why it's so hard to work your way up with people who are always trying to knock one another down. This is what people are really like, you know? They're always doing this shit. It's always easier to focus on the fucking why and trying to fucking smash you than fucking work on yourself, right? This is just what few people do. We don't have to knock anybody down. We're fucking the most accurate shit on the fucking planet. We know. You'll figure it out, right? But this is troll shit. And when you see excessive troll shit, it's sentiment things, right? Anger phase of markets. Alright, the Archangel, now you get it? So, I don't know, I figured a blood red angel fucking would make the point, right? I don't know, I thought it was pretty fucking like, we try not to be too obvious, but sort of obvious, because like, you know, I don't know. Let's see, what time is it? 2-year yield surge 2.9 higher than expected. Okay, so, remember I told you, with the war situation going on, every single fucking expectation is going to miss. Right? Because the Fed and power are moving just like there's no Putin over there, right? As crazy as we get about ISIS, Putin is like the most viable real threat for the West ever in my living lifetime. And him actually making actions in Europe really is mispriced. So the Fed is trying to slow down fucking like all of what they've done. So at the end of the day, right? Most people think what the Fed is doing is nefarious. As they draw liquidity out of the system, you're like, oh, you're de-risking the market, you're fucking hurting real working people, you're going to cause fucking job losses, you cause a recession. But when you actually put like loose money credit in the system, it flows everywhere. It's like water in a lake, right? Let me see if I can make a little roadmap. I want to make this really clear. Create new, whatever. Yes, all right. So like, think of it, this is probably not going to be the greatest like drawing right now because I've got my touchpad, but here it goes, right? You've got a lake bed. And you've got water. I got a touchpad, bear with me. So you got water. The Fed pours water into this with loose money policy, and they raise the level of the water, right? And it allows us to lever things and create economic activity. If they put too much, the water spills over into all the dry riverbeds and tributaries, right? And it flows everywhere. And it eventually flows into Luna, Celsius, right? It flows into dog shit. It flows into people that used to work at Mickey D's. And soon, some piece of shit at Mickey D's that bought a $1 pigeon has $300,000 to $500,000 and starts talking shit like he means something. Invariably, that Mickey D's worker has to fucking stay working at Mickey D's, or Mickey D's has to raise its wages to get him back to something ridiculous. And so your labor pool ends up, forcing wage inflation. So nobody can afford anything. So the Fed must drop these water levels and remove fucking excess risk in the system so that you don't allow completely fringe elements to fucking misprice. This is the market cycle you're in right now. The Fed is de-risking it. And the sentiment of shitty people that you see online that have assets they shouldn't have, when you can see the kind of mentality that you're seeing, is literally exactly why Powell must de-risk the market further, to get rid of those McDonald's workers and put them back where they're supposed to be. Otherwise, you destabilize the entire system. That makes sense the way I showed you? So you're just looking at market cycle things, and you're looking at the fucking, death cries of the dumb money caught in the backside of de-risking. That's why we warn you guys, pay attention, right? So that you don't get caught in this. We hopefully hedge our asset exposure down, and then stay liquid, and then rotate, and then pick up the shit from these guys when their backs are broken. That's why we call the last move the backbreaker. Makes sense, right? It's gonna break your fucking back. So the Fed, with what's going on, just missed inflation numbers, right? Again, CPI even warned yesterday, food and energy would blow it apart. So the 2-year treasury just pumped. Remember we were talking about the fucking bull flag on bonds we had on the show? We called it Bondmageddon, right? It should pop up here. How funny is this? CeeLo is going for broke on the fucking N. Where is it at? Oh, I tweet a lot. Any minute. So we're paying attention to that sentiment, that angry sentiment, and then you pay attention to this. And this is pumping, right? That's bad. Market is de-risking. This is big de-risk. And how much de-risk do you have to go? As high as this bitch pumps. So right now, you're getting fucking the market pushing off a missed expectation. Dude, no one wants this. What the fuck? Right, you see in the headline up here. So futures just bricked down a little bit. Let's see how far that is. So for you guys who've been paying attention, right? Phantom zone warning. Fucking limbo. Archangel of death. Kaboom. Where's pre-market? Down here. Big wrecked. Alright, so there's the structure we showed you, the wedge structure, the phantom zone, under the trigger, the key zone to pay attention to, that you want to watch what shockwave forms. He could collapse, and then there's a larger wedge version of what I drew here, and then he rolls out, and I gave you guys the exact structure of what you'd wait for under the trigger. Check this out. Pretty perfect, right? These freehand squiggles, baby. Where do you get those? That's not bad. So hopefully you guys bagged one, stayed safe, used the sentiment reads from these angry shitbags to make sure you're not angry like them, because you're doing behavior that's illogical and fucking blocking out reality and getting fucked in the ass for it. That's what happens when you're stupid, right? It's everyone else's problem. So we don't wish failure on anybody. That's never a fucking good thing. You bring back the same energies to yourself. But we'll call a spade a spade. If you're a piece of shit, we're going to call you a piece of shit. Water's wet, sky's blue, and most of these Clonex trash bags are pieces of shit. It's the same statement. It's not personal. It's just there it is. There it is. There it is. Shit bag, right? At the end of the day, none of you in Clonex do anything to help people like what we do here. We get people out of the way of the train. You are the fucking train. Squigglenomics. You like it. My haters are for real. But, you know, you need haters, right? What N-word Pass showed you is haters will do more work for your fucking brand than fucking people you paid. Do you even think they could have paid that many fucking people with a fucking goddamn artifact like branded Clonex to talk about your racist ass inspired fucking, like, you know, satire? You couldn't have coordinated that if you wanted to. They were able to get the bulk of Clonex's main fucking people to talk about that fucking pass for about like 8 hours trying to trash one of their own. You talk about fucking hashtag stupid, that thing was clever satire. Doesn't matter what the motivation was, you played into it. There's tons of fucking racist art. Have you seen Board Yacht Ape Club? How come no one's going after the insanely Nazism, dog whistles in it? Because if you bring down Bored Apes, it might hurt your Clonex, right? Because of correlation of big assets. So let's go after fucking low-hanging fruit. Selective fucking virtue signaling bullshit. These people are about nothing. Right? Either go after all the bigots or shut the fuck up. That's what time it is. Talk about what fucking color I might be. You fucking retarded motherfuckers. Yeah, I bought a brown clone. And if you see in the pictures, my hands are there. It's stupid. Clearly I'm brown. Wow. Racism is fucking funny, right? Racism is a hell of a drug. And brown people kissing white ass? Come on, guys. You look like putzes. Seriously? How weak was that beta shit? Be your own fucking self, bro. I'm unapologetically me. I know motherfuckers hate it. But bitch, be your fucking self. That's so weak. So weak. I'm just saying. Oh, somebody was trolling my shoes. They took a screen grab and started to like insult my shoes. I thought this was pretty funny, right? Because I want you to think about something. So you want to see why human beings can't escape the fucking animal farm that they are? I want you to see how silly this is. Where's that post? I had to find it real quick. It's pretty funny. But when you fucking start to troll a person for the way their image looks, you understand the mechanics of like prejudice. Is it different when you apply it to a race and attack a person for their physical features or my mask and use it as a way to deride a person's credibility? That is the actual mechanics of racism. That's what's really fucking funny about the whole thing. Might not find it right now, but it was pretty funny. People who know me know you have no fucking idea who you're speaking to. But I'll tell you something more interesting, right? Let's see if I have him here. Where is he at? I sent Yobs literally the proof that people tried to rape my son. White racists actually marketed my son and tried to get him abducted by pedophiles. This is my experience with racism. You fucking telling me I don't know racism as a brown man dealing with the shit I dealt with in crypto? When you don't know who the fuck you're talking to, you fucking pussy, keep my name out of your mouth. You're a piece of shit. Suck it. So I presented this to Yobs, and he literally blew it off. What kind of selective virtue signal is that now, you piece of shit? I'll put you on blast, bitch. Keep my name out of your fucking mouth, pussy. Garbage. Garbage. Clonex, you're garbage. Do better. Top down. Benito, you should actually step in and guide your fucking brand. Those people are fucking lost right now. We rep your brand, but we don't have to rep shitty people. We're not fucking zealots. I can call a spade a spade. I like the brand, but you got shitty people in it. Facts hurt, but if you don't deal with them, you end up stuck in a fantasy. CT obsessed. So, I know it's been a long-winded show dealing with all that fucking fiery shit, but this is sentiment things. So, it's 9 o'clock. I'm about to do the express thing. We definitely have to do a macro, so we're not getting out of here without that. If I missed your Reddits this week, we're going to cover them on the next show. Give us more fucking time for you guys to put up some scorecards. and show that you're learning a ton from what we show you here, right? So don't worry, I will let you out of here without some market goodies. Oh yeah. I did want to say this. Shout out to my latest collector to pick up my second one of one on Foundation. We appreciate you. Pretty awesome. The Ganja Farmer is gone. Very happy to see it. And I think we appeared on this thing again, didn't we? Yeah. We popped up number 2 again on fucking Foundation. So shout out to the people who do support us, who understand what our brand's about, who appreciate the artistic efforts that go into creating a show with the look and feel we do each and every single show, and actually derive value to where you're benefiting, and you can use this logic on your own, and you don't follow me or anybody else blindly. You're your own person, and you learn that from fucking like watching what we taught over the years. You may not like the shit we say, many people, but trust me, we wouldn't say it if it wasn't the value point to present it, and that's always what we do. It's why we're the most accurate analyst ever. So shout out to that. That's pretty fucking awesome. This is a pin post on Instagram. Makes more sense now, right? Most people, this is most people, and this is why value is seldom had. Most people don't want to see anything but their own fucking egotistical bullshit. Most people really don't really want the truth. They want constant reassurances that what they believe is in the truth. We put everything that ties to our logic out there, because most people can't see it for what it is, because they can't get past their own fucking bullshit, right? Most people are total sheep. This is pretty prophetic, right? This is 151 weeks ago. This is from the last cycles. Most people are total sheep. You can't wake them up. No matter what you do, they will just see what they want to see anyway. And if you allow it to happen, they will take you right off a cliff with them. How prophetic is this for Clonex right now? However, being able to recognize the fact that they live their entire lives within a fantasy, a prison of their own making, which they cannot see, and can give you a whole new level with which to play the game. Remember, dumb money doesn't know it's dumb. Never argue with stupid people. They will drag you down to their level and beat you with experience. So you never get emotionally invested in the convo. You look at the mechanics of the convo, just like we look at the mechanics of the N-word pass, and you look at it objectively, right? You don't have to pick a side. You just have to be able to look at it objectively. I know more about fucking racism in this country than you ever fucking will. That isn't the conversation here, right? I could give a shit if the guy is a racist himself. We're describing the art and what he did to place it where he did to get you idiots to sell it. And that was absolutely spot on, and you proved exactly how satire works. So, value hidden in plain sight type of things. You guys learned a lot today? Are you learning a lot today? It's that kind of show, bitches. Alright, so let's check out what's going on. We're going to start back with the S&P 500. So, yes, we are here now. And we are troll hunting, because if this is the end of the dead cat, then it's time to kill those pieces of shit you see. It's time to kill the fucking catties out there also, right? So we gave you the projections. Keep paying attention to this guy. If he'd extend up a little bit more, he could have gone up a little bit more. He didn't even make the steepness of this bear flag, but we could redraw this. Ugh. Oops, what did I just delete? This, delete that, and just redraw it, right? It's still a bear flag. Its trajectory is just not as steep. Make it a better blue. Ah, Jesus, fuck. So now you get this situation, right? A bear flag is made of bull flags. Now we break down here. This is big danger, right? So if you rotate the bear flag, which you guys understand is an inverted bull flag, haha, bet you never thought of that, right? We can go fucking pumping, whichever way you want to think about it, off a bridge. So the sentiment's in a bad place. So that's why Archangel is at the top of this, because that's about timing I thought we could be in danger. There was a potential for you if you broke above Phantom Zone to get a little bit more into it, but we know where we're watching in the cycle, right? We are watching this. Right? Never forget the macro. This is where we are. All that nasty shit happening in Clonex is happening in here. Right? Each one of these shockwaves or bear flags are localized monopolies of perception. This particular one is exceedingly angry. See how prices people? You guys are starting to get it now, right? Nothing about this is trolling. Only stupid people would ever think that. That's why we post stuff like this. We're paying attention to where things are. So you've gotten your recoil for the dead cat that we talked about in Bedtime Story. And this is what you get. In the dead cat, right? These people are already damaged pretty good. Once you see that fucking like full-blown just assault on everyone, that's the beginnings of the end. This is one reason I approached Benito and was like, you should really like talk to your community. Because if you don't understand this, if the whole fucking community gets, entangled with this emotion, you are this part of the wave. And that's just what happened, right? The entire community's gone full fucking crazy. From supporting fucking Azukis and shit like that, up here all blind fucking like, zealotry, wag me, to fucking, let's get him! Not a good look. Your entire brand can go into this cycle if you don't deal with these emotions inside of it. Take it from a motherfucker that understands how to read emotions. You're in Dangerville right now. So nothing healthy comes from anger. We all know that. And it only leads to this next. All of this to tell you what the fuck time it is, right? Alright, let's go back to our charts. So, looking at ARC, worth paying attention to. If you guys pay attention to OnlyFans, right, your big shorts in there I gave you as markers of the cycle was ARC and Facebook. Both of which are still in the same levels of deep shit. Oh wait, Facebook is now Meta, right? Yeah, they're trading under Meta now. So your symbols, everything, your options will change. So right, these guys look fucking bad. This fucking recoil, if this is it, this cycle's still not done, right? A lot of stuff looks fucking terrible. It's just not the way the bottoms come in. And the sentiment's just not there for it. So this is, I don't know why it looks like that. Right, you can see it now, right? That bounce looked aggressive, didn't it? It really sucks people in. Bear market bounces really mindfuck people. Like, check this one out. This is Coinbase. They split, but percentage-wise... Did I not set this? Coinbase's bounce was 100%. The drop since, 27%. And when you back up and look at it, right, it's happening in a universe that's fucking making you miss the point of just how fucking big a drop it's really been. That's the distortion you get. So with SPYs, all these guys, right, you're just in really a bear flag. Just when you get really zoomed in, you're like, oh, it's going to the moon. Nope. That's what everybody thinks in every single correction. So the sentiment is there for people to not let go and fucking like try to force the reality. It's not a good sentiment. Bad sentiment. Stocks like this you want to pay attention to. Like I said, there's some stocks that give you a sign that the bottom should be close, but there's definitely a way to knock out the garbage that you have to see happen to fucking change the sentiments to where people fucking are willing to sell. And you just don't see that yet. VIX things, we told you to pay attention to the VIX. So once you see that uptick in fucking emotions online, you probably see it in the VIX. Ta-da! Good swing level, right? Right through here, like I told you. Pay attention to this guy. He likely rotate right through it. Bang. And there's your de-risk of the market. Bang. And there's a bunch of shitbag trolls attacking me. Bang. Prices people, right? Are those trolls all inside this VIX pump that captures the emotion of the best measure of risk? Yes, it is. How do people not watch the VIX when it's literally the fucking people? I don't even know. But you really can't tell much if you don't pay attention to this guy. Pretty sick, right? So this bull flag rotates. That ain't good. This might be sick because it's good analysis, but this overall is a bad thing. If this continues to rotate higher and gets gas, everyone gets fucked a lot harder, and the money dries up out of the pool. So DXY, we said we pay attention to him. He'd probably rotate. He held his trajectory. Big trouble. That would be fucking Euro USD. Big trouble. Nailed it. Every single asset class going together. So it tells a story, right? And the same perceptions that are looking at clones, that are looking at stocks, that are looking at gold, that are looking at oil, and are looking at currencies, all have the ability to make a vote with their dollars on what they believe. So all things are connected by the human that is who acts on all systems. You gotta talk to people if you want to know what prices are. There's no fucking indicator for this. Price is fucking people. When people tell me, stupid shit, I listen, but I listen really closely. Most people listen to respond. I don't give a shit. I don't need to convince a stupid fucking person he's stupid. I just need to see how stupid you just are. That's the only reason I talk to those clowns. I'm not asking anyone shit in Clonex. Motherfucker, I'll tell you. Facts matter, and results do too. Your shit means nothing. No one does this for a fucking regular daily show. Period. Alright, that being said, crypto things. So, really shitty sentiments equal really shitty things. Remember I told you, watch this. So, this is the next guy. If he fucking confirms it, we have problems. BTC, also in a bear flag, same situation. We're watching to see if he rotates it now, because he's got the structure of ARC. Our guy up here, languishing a little bit. The big danger was, I told you, he could pull back just a little bit, and then fucking rotate up, and this would be the wave that would be dangerous. So he's held about the block trade I thought he could. He's about where I thought he should be, and now we're paying attention. If we get this rally here in VIX, in DXY, and the D-risk, you guys should already know to have been hedged or protect yourself, in the SPY or BITO or some of the assets we talked about. If you have futures access, short your ETH equivalents of your assets, or your Solana equivalent of your assets, or whatever your assets are denominated in, and protect yourself accordingly. So we just need to be alive when this is done, and there will be plenty of opportunities for us to act on, and it will be no rush, right? Cycles are large. You have time to act in the reasonable time frames we talk about. Nothing's on the 1 minute. So, be patient. Try to make some money if you can, at least if you can, not lose it, and be in a good capital position when this washes out. That is why we do what we do. We don't give a shit else. It's never personal, right? Always remember this, guys. Always remember my last bit of wisdom for you before we dip. Great minds discuss ideas. Average minds discuss events. And small trolley pieces of shit that have nothing going on in life, they shit on other people. They shit on other artists. They try to force you into their narrow views because they're fucking triggered in their little emotional worlds. Bosses run shit. Trolls fight it out. Don't be a troll. But you got that? So, we're 58 minutes, 9 minutes and 12. I didn't get to take a look at even what kind of scorecards I might have. Let me see if I had any. I don't want to get all the analysis in here though, so that is important. And Reddit is not loading because of what reason? I have no idea. Got 3. We could crank them in here. First war story. I want to get this in. Abracadabra Corpse. Very nice name. Hello, Eco. Here's my studying experience. Maybe it can be helpful for other members. I started to watch streams several months ago, and it took me a while to find the system that helped me better understand the intel shared in the streams. There's a lot of valuable information. It requires time and effort. Absolutely. So here is my stream routine I practice. Watch streams fully for the first time, live if you can. Make quick notes. Watch it a second time. Make sure to understand what is said. If you struggle, as I did, pause or slow down the video speed to be sure you heard what is said. Good idea. I use subtitles too. If they can keep up with me, awesome. Make notes, write down memos, have separate block notes for that so I can reread this every now and then. Study scorecards of the day. You absolutely should. Write down notes on them, analyze entries, mistakes, take the screenshots if you need. This still needs to be improved from my side, working on it. Notes the symbols from the stream. I note in Excel sheets mentioning the time also so I can easily find it needed. Very organized. I like that. Transfer the information to TradingView, set alerts. Till now, it proves to work for me. I'm trying not to miss the streams. If I do, I make sure to watch it and study it before the next show. It helps to keep track of where we are in the markets. Absolutely. Kaz, thank you for your teachings on how to become better versions of ourselves and for keeping us on the right side. You're more than welcome. Very nice. Happy to see you post your first scorecard. Ew, use the line chart. What's going on here? So double click your axis over here and it'll keep it right on the screen. But good stuff, man. I like it. I guess you did to zoom in. Well, you forgot TradingView should go along then. Very nice, man. Good rotation. Right through the fucking, major level inside the bull flag. Pretty nice. That's a pretty good first one. BTC USD, good stuff, bro. That's one. Next one is Tonic. Holy crap, this is bigger than the last one. You guys are killing me. Ah! That's so many things. All right. Copied message from Discord to server. Summarized message from Discord to server. Hey, Kat, I just want to thank you, Director Vale, and the whole Eco for everything that you do. I first found out about you at the end of 2019. Since then, I've booted from the server multiple times for lack of participation. See? This helps people, though. If I kick you out, it's for your own good. I only do what's necessary. I don't fucking say what you want to hear. I do what's actually valuable. If you catch up to it, you realize I'm trying to help you. It's never going to come off like help when it's really help, right? Anyone says shit that you want to hear, you fucking run from that. They're going to fucking manipulate you. I'll keep it 100 all fucking day. I will throw you the fuck out, but if I left the door open, it's for you to figure out. So you came back, so this is good. I didn't ban you, I just threw your ass out. So let's see, begged to come back and then booted again. In all that time, my performance in markets would correlate very strongly with my participation. Participation is key, one behavior in all systems. I would go through periods where I watched every stream, caught up on the chat, posed one message, and tapped myself on the back before the drift caught me and I became a lurker again. All of you lurkers, listen to this. Similarly in trading, I would go through periods of really good returns before complacency starts to creep in and I go into a losing streak. Absolutely, it's the same behavior. I lost huge chunks of my portfolio in May 2021 due to being stuck in my bias. Continuing to learn and improve every day, this year I've been taking things slow and simply tried to improve myself to be 1% better each day. This time around, it feels different. Watching your streams, reading the chats, and seeing the amount of salt online feels like I'm watching the market in slow motion. My trading results also showed something different. First screenshots is my trading results in the first half of my watching the intel from the streams and OF. Good winning streak. Second screenshots are my trading results for the second half of May. Complacency started to creep in and I started to slide again. Only this time I was able to refocus on executing mechanically and able to pull myself out. The results of this big ass bull flag have my account balance. I'm definitely here to stay and look forward to continuing to learn. Awesome. This is your account balance? Good shit. That's pretty funny. I love seeing the account balance graphs. Very good stuff, man. So that's honest and really direct. I really like it. This is something really good for all of you to reflect on. And last but not least, stocks crypto differential. Who's this? Gabriello. Wanted to share this war story about how I approach the trade and hear your thoughts. Last week there was a strong Friday close on stocks to the upside, but crypto looked like it was about to die. Was skeptical about taking a trade. However, I had my idea. Always a few things that Kaz teaches us help me get nice trades. Pay attention at how stocks close the week to play crypto direction on the weekends. Crypto loves a holiday. The market many times runs stops before moving. Took advantage of these points above and managed to bag this 16R XTZ USD. Not sure if it was the best approach given the location and crypto weakness, but it worked. Thanks, Kaz, for the repetition and for directly tackling whatever we got to improve on certain points. Good rotation in the tip of the spear. That's hunting for the bottom. How many times you tried that? But no, you made a killer play out of it. As long as you didn't take too many shots at getting this off, this is pretty fucking sick, bro. So that would be it. Memos on memos on memos. So it is 9:18. I don't like taking you guys close to the bell. I like you to have time to mentally decompress from the amount of shit I say, because even I need that time when I get from here to the show. I did want to get all the context into this though, because you're in an important place in the market that does major damage, permanent damage to people in the cycle. We don't ever want to emulate shit we saw in Clonex. We're not trying to be a zealot army either. We're just a group of free thinkers, and that's all. We'll call a spade a spade. I don't wish bad on anybody. I hope Clonex cleans up their fucking image and gets the trash out of their brand, because they have a great product. They just have shitty people that they trust as represent it, and they're not good at representing it. This is sentiment things. People are emotional. They don't think. But it's also something for you not to let yourself get sucked into, and make sure you use these emotions from all this ignorant masses around you to give yourself perspective constantly. I only measure the sentiments around me to make sure I don't do the same stupid shit that I know most people are, statistically likely to do. Most people cannot have value, thereby most people are the fucking losers, which means most people actually point you at a place you don't want to stand, and it becomes a lot easier, than hunting for a needle in a haystack if you can just set all the hay on fire and then pick up the needle, right? There's two ways to skin a cat. I may not know where Warren Buffett is or what he's doing, but I know who the fuck's going to lose to him. These are sentiment things. Hope you guys enjoyed the show. We'll catch you on the next one. Happy weekends, y'all. Peace out.
Welcome to Winternomics TV, your stream. will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Get ready, bitches. Winternomics. Welcome. Winter, 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 Winternomics. Winter, winter, winter. Welcome. Winter, winter, Winternomics.
We did say this was Troll Hunter, right? Right? Because I know a fucking troll when I see one, bitch. Because I'm the king troll in this motherfucker.
Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly. Loading in 5, 4, 3,
Oh yeah. So, big gap day. This is dildo rules for sure. You Vixie on radar, watch openings on both. You have big gaps, chance for fills, right? So you can possibly play dicky moves above open, but if we accelerate to the downside, you stay on point with that shit. Keep you Vixie on radar with your spy. And watch for big growth names to get blasted. That's what happens to D-Risk. You don't have to hunt for the dog. You hunt for the big guy that has the most money in it. That's who gets vaporized in a D-Risk. Good luck out there, peeps.
Welcome to Winternomics TV. Your stream will begin shortly.